100, because 96% of the time, it's just people being like, whatever. Just being like, whatever with this, whatever.
Not respecting your time.
Yeah, not respecting your time. That's all
not
I'm
respecting your time. But I also know people who are way busier than me. Like Rogan's a good example. I usually call him on my way to work, whatever I'm doing. He'll be like doing way bigger shit than me and answer like, "What's up, man?" And I'll just be like, "Oh, I send him a picture of a car. I'm just shooting the shit." And I'm like, "Oh, dude, I got Trump coming in. Let me call you back." I'm like, "Oh, you don't have to answer, dog."
But that's a sign of his respect of your friendship. That's what that is right there. That's my point I'm trying to make. It's like it's just a choice people are making. Like we're so casual with how we communicate now with social media and all this stuff. We just kind of swipe and we just kind of like look at stuff and we just are like, this isn't important anymore. And I think communicating with the people that are in your life, in your circle, in your you have your inner circle, you have your your circle out there, and then you have a circle out here, and then you have a circle of people that, I just think it's like, what's wrong with being like, hey, what's up, or thank you, or whatever it is like that. No,
I agree.
We're all fucking selfish creatures.
I agree. I got to do better. I got to do better. I agree.
I hate that. I just hate it.
I don't know. Yeah.
The reason why I brought it up is like a friend of mine was posted this thing, and I was like,
oh, where's my text back?
I was like, this is not, you shouldn't be posting this. I was like, what are you talking about?
Oh, he was like, okay.
Yeah, they're trying to be like, you got to get back to people. And I'm like, hey, this ain't you, bitch. This ain't you.
But that's because they don't, sure. I mean, I don't know. I think that.
We all do it.
I'm
just saying. I think it's a sign of
It is, but
you know what I like? This is what kind of friend Chris is. He's always been great. Like my baby girl's going through more health issues, right? It's been a nightmare. Now Chris could a million people text like, and the only reason it got out is because my wife posted something on it. But a million people could text like, "Oh man, sorry what you're going through." Like I don't respond. I don't respond to that. Chris responded, "Man, heard what happened. Hey, I have a friend who can help out. They're this big pediatrician." So it's like, oh damn, there's a resource that actually is going to improve what I'm dealing with. But if like, hey man, let's talk about it. It's like, bro, for what?
Yeah, you don't
even have kids. What the fuck am I going to talk to you about?
Yeah.
But Chris was like, yo, here's the number. Talk to this lady. Like she specializes in this. I'm like, oh, fuck, that's a real one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And of course, I'm not talking about when somebody's like, hey, happy birthday. You don't have to be like, well, thank you. You know what I mean? I'm talking about when somebody's communicating
my friends know better to text me on Thanksgiving. If you text me on Thanksgiving or Christmas, hey, man.
No.
I'm not 14.
Hey, but Chris, let them know. Who texts every Christmas and Thanksgiving?
Eric is the.
Tell him about it.
My dad, my brother. If you you must be busy all day. If you're texting my dad and my brother,
yeah. What's up, Bill?
Yeah.
What up, Bill?
Eric's face on a turkey.
Yeah,
like a GIF.
You know who I text every year like that too? Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh,
just because it bugs him.
Yeah.
He just goes, "What are you, 6 years old?" That's why I write it back. I go, "Love you too, baby." You know what I mean? It's like I just. But don't it make you feel good when you see it?
No.
I like it from Eric. I like it from Eric.
Yeah, true.
But when Brian texts me, I just go, fuck
sometimes I wake up. Sometimes I'm okay. Here's another example. Okay, sometimes I wake up late because it's like I've been traveling. I need to sleep in. It's 11. I'll wake up. Okay, there's 6 people that have texted me, and I look half asleep. And I legit, like somebody that I respect a lot, this happened to 4 days ago, or no, more than that. And I forgot to, I guess I didn't even realize he really texted me. And then I go one day, like 3 days later, I go, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, yep. I do that all the time.
That happened in the middle of my sleep. So I wrote him back, and he asked me something legit. He was like, needed my help with something. And I was like, oh, my God, bro, I'm totally sorry. And, it's all good. But, like, that doesn't mean I don't respect this guy.
You're no longer friends, right?
No.
No, that
yeah,
happens.
But this from the guy that, like, you would go eat with him. Yeah. And then if you, like, if you're 5 minutes, hey, let's meet at 1. You get there at 1:05. He's already ordered and he's already eaten his food.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But I don't wake. I'll wake up to some text, and usually, I wake up so early. I'll respond, but it'll be like 5 a.m. and then they forget because I respond so fucking early.
It's not a.
But
I know.
But it's a set rule. There's always,
I was busting Rogan's chops because I text him and said, damn, dog, it's like that now, but you've changed. Like, give him shit. Yeah. He's like, bud, I wake up to like 75 texts to 100 texts a day. He's like, so it just gets lost in the shuffle time, and I got to go through it. I'm like, oh, you're living different. I'll tell you who's great at getting back, who's great, is Theo. He's blowing up, all that stuff. Me and Theo would text, probably once every 2 weeks, something like that. But then he realized our lives are very different now because we were texting back and forth, just catching up. And then he called me, but it was 9:30. And he goes, damn, came to answer your phone? I didn't see it. I was asleep. I'm in bed by 9. I didn't see it. Yeah. So I text the next morning at 6. Like, bro, you called. I'm sleeping. I would answer your call if you do it when I'm up. We're living 2 different lives, my man.
Yeah. One thing I'll say for Theo, he's good about just reaching out just in general.
Yep. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's really good.
He might just, I get the phone will ring, I'll go, that's Theo's calling. And he's just like, hey, what's up, man? Haven't talked to you in a while, that kind of thing. Yeah. And I just go, well, that's really great. Like, not everybody.
It's nice.
When you're that busy and you're that, you got all this stuff going on. I just think
Theo's really
there's something about. There's something about keeping in contact with the people you want in your life, and until it's like you need something. That's what I don't. The people that you might text, hey, what's going on?
My only thing is, Eric, my only thing is, like, we work together, but let's say whatever reason you missed the pod for 3 weeks and we didn't communicate, and then when we do talk, you're like, what the fuck, bro? Not catch it. Like, you couldn't call me?
None of that.
It's like, if I have to worry about you getting upset, if I have to check in with you, this just isn't going to work. We're going to break this Band-Aid up.
But that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying there's guys like that. I've had people in my life who I really cared about.
But even because I have my own set of rules. It's like, I don't think you should send me 75 paragraphs on the first text.
No, okay.
To me, you got to check in. You got to check in.
Callan does that. He'll send a whole 7-paragraph text. I wouldn't read. I'll just go, too long. Call me, or I'm never reading this.
I just think you have to be like, hey, you busy? I have to talk to you about something.
Don't do that.
That's what I need.
I don't like that.
I need a check in. I need a check in. I don't need
Don't do that to me. I go crazy Super Saiyan.
You know what? I'm gonna do it right now.
You know what I like? I like if it's long, I like a nice voice note.
Oh, no.
Bro, nobody knows your rules, all right? You don't just fucking keep saying rules.
Bro.
Brendan Schaub bragging about bothering Joe Rogan every day. Ugh, I hate the way he says it. Puts an I in every. And says every day in milk. Ugh, disgusting. But bothers Joe Rogan every day. And even Joe had to hit him back like, dude, I can't get back to you. But he brags about talking to Joe Rogan every day. But Joe Rogan hasn't had on Schaub since February during a fight companion. And has had many fight companions since then. And Schaub followed Callan down to Austin, Texas, because Callan got a residency at Joe Rogan's comedy club, the Comedy Mothership. So by proxy, Schaub moved to Texas because of Rogan, and Rogan refuses to have him on. Sad. Truly sad. But the fact that he brags about it, and Theo Von too. And I wonder, is Theo still figuring things out? No, Schaub finally admitted Theo blew up the second he got away from you. You are comedy kryptonite, Schaub. The second anyone gets away from you, their career immediately does better. Why do you think Callan tried getting away from you by moving to Austin, but you followed him down? Was Schaub just sitting there bragging? Like, look, B, I talk to Rogan every day. Hey, I just bought a car. Do you think every time Rogan's just sitting there in his booster chair and he gets a text from Schaub, he just goes, like in The Simpsons, he goes, it's like, yeah, sure, great, whatever, you got a car. Yeah, I mean, you're not coming on. You're not coming to my comedy club. You're probably not allowed there. Brendan Schaub is probably not allowed at the Comedy Mothership, at least backstage. He's damn sure not allowed in the green room. But, yeah, just pathetic how he has to brag about this stuff. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.